Roofs are good. Got one in that's going to probably need to be replaced on the outdoor kitchen. Got trusses that are rotting out on the outside. Don't know how far that rot goes. I have a bid to have that done, and I believe it was $1,500, but that does not include the trusses that are running. Other than that, the guest laundry room was upgraded in April. That laundry equipment is good to go. We are still waiting on the install for the...
Was the first laundry, the main laundry facility that you were talking about?
Yeah, that's the commercial laundry facility for the housekeepers. That equipment is here. That equipment was purchased in, I believe it was 2014, and it got delivered in January. And it's still pending install.
I want our conversation between you and I, no disrespect from you, but he's running the park, so, is it possible that for the new budget, that on the roof on the outdoor kitchen and the trusses that are rotted, that we combine both of those and do them at the same time? Instead, I see the $1,500 for just
That's just
the roof, but if you're gonna do the roof, my feeling is if you're gonna do the roof, can we just throw the trusses in, get another bid, and see that? I mean, that I would like to see. For the audience, the ladies' restroom that you're speaking about is the one behind the stage, not the one that's used at the pool and the office area, is that
Yes,
correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's for their clarification on that. So, the concrete pavilion, it said that the 2016 budget item will not be completed, so is that where we were going to redo the concrete? We talked about at one time painting it and resurfacing. Is that, I mean, I just...
That was a budget item before I got here for last year.
And I couldn't find anything in my notes where we
have,
specifically talked about that, so that's why I was just asking.
I don't know, I mean, that's why I included it.
No, I appreciate it.
And like I said, it was part of the budget before I arrived.
I truly appreciate it. I know that probably one of our priorities, and I'm throwing out what your feeling is replacing the floors in the Toad and Lily, since those are our most, I won't say our most popular, but they're
the larger of the...
Yeah, they're a large part of the revenue. Is that something that we're gonna have, that we can do in this year's budget, or are we gonna have to wait to the new fiscal year to try to do that?
I think we're gonna actually have to wait until fall.
I know we're gonna have to wait, yeah,
It's a
because
fall
of this.
project, and I don't know that we can, move things around in the budget.
Do that. I'm sorry, I didn't clarify myself.
The budget master sitting to my right, so,
Right.
I don't know.
Well, no, we can't disturb anything. When they're booked, we've dealt with that issue. I just
they are
wondered if that,
repaired.
if we had to put things in a priority for, not the pool, taking everything out of the pool.
Those floors are repaired to a point. They're safe, they're operable. The wood underneath the tile is literally rotted through, and it's all good, and it's on the pier and beam portion of on the pier and beam foundation portion of those two cabins. That's going to have to be repaired. If we get in there and it's too extensive, then we'll probably have to contract it out.
Okay.
I've got it on the books for, quote unquote, on the books for an in-house fall type repair. Don't know that, until we get it ripped up, what we're looking at.
And a question regarding the flooding that took place at those cabins at the end towards Doug's house, that street. Was there flood damage done to those?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Is there something
It
that we
came
need
within
to...
inches of getting into the door.
Right. Is that something, and I'm just asking about whether it's something we should put on a list to look at for future things, that there's any way that we can put berms in or lift it up to try to divert some of that?
I'm told part of that comes down, Jim Holder, in fact, has told me on a number of occasions that that flooding is the direct result of College Street. and it comes off and it just pools right there in the corner, and it's really, I mean, it's got no place to go unless we put a drain there and tie into the city sewer on
I mean, I know-
McAllister.
Yeah, that may not be a part of Oakdale's budget, but it's something that, to protect Oakdale, that we might look at for the city.
Yes, Councilman, I think one of the issues that we're dealing with, in particular with Toad and Lily and the floor itself, is while the interior of the cabins did not flood, water got under that pier and beam portion, and there is no way to recover, to get that water out, and it just sit there, and over the last 2 years, the wood has deteriorated significantly, and that's the issue. But yeah, drainage along College Street would somewhat cure that. We have anytime it rains, we have a pool out there that gets pretty deep, and unfortunately draws mosquitoes and other things, so yeah, it's a problem.
Right, and I know that may be a city side, not Oakdale, but it affects Oakdale.
Yes,
So that,
yes.
I'm just asking, you know, how I am about, and I want the public to know these things. Some of them I've heard, but the public needs to hear that too.